back to Subtractive IQ. I'm your host. Pardon me. I'm your host, Elisha, joined by my co-host,
Caleb.
And today, we're going to talk.
Oh, we're just going to talk.
Well, I do have a specific topic-ish that I want to ask you.
Well, that's good.
But first, we're going to talk.
Good. I like talking. I'm good at it.
You're good at it.
Yeah, I kind of have to be for my job. multiple jobs.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you don't really have to be good at talking for music. You have to be good at words, but not necessarily talking.
It's true. I guess it depends how you define talking.
Talking is how I define talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how you been?
I've been good.
Good?
Yeah, just, just been chilling, man. Really, this past week at work was killer for me, dude. There was just, I was leading a lot of shifts. Cause sometimes I go in and like, I'm not necessarily that manager on duty, the MOD. So I just go in and I'm basically just like a team member. But no, yeah, sometimes I'm not like necessarily the MOD, but there was like 3 times this week that I was leading shifts, which was just way more than normal, and just there's way more responsibility with that. And I just it's kind of a trial by fire this week. There was a lot that felt like it was going on all the time. So, but yeah. I actually was supposed to work 11 to 5 today, but I went in at 11 and then they were like, "Hey, we have too many people here. Do you want to leave?" And I was like, "Yep." So I left.
Nice. Yeah.
How was your week?
It's been pretty good. Just been chilling, working, been doing some overtime. I've started working on my minis a little bit.
Good.
So I finally finished one.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, one out of the 60 that I still have to do. And I still have 9 others.
Just try to have one done by every episode.
I could do that. Unless I'm busy. Or unless you tell me to get on.
That's true.
Which you normally do.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I got absolutely scalped for paints. But I did buy half the paint I bought was considered technical paint. So it's a little more expensive. Cause it mainly serves a purpose. So I got one that is intentionally really chunky. And it's supposed to simulate mud. It's got how mud has little clumps of dirt in it,
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to simulate.
That's cool.
Yeah. It does look very cool. Yeah. So I feel it kind of crushes my soul a little bit putting the mud on my minis, because it's I spend all this time making this thing look really nice, and then I'm just but for the aesthetic, I gotta put mud all over this guy.
Right.
But I don't know where when I start making the model. I mean, I have an idea. This guy who I'm building next is kneeling down, so obviously he's gonna have a lot on his knees and legs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have an idea of exactly where it's gonna go or how it's gonna be. So I just paint the whole thing. I'm not I'm just gonna leave this primed and then paint it just with mud and repaint over the stuff that I've already done. Plus, it's good practice. I haven't been doing this too much, so practice is good.
Yeah. The more practice you get, the better.
Yeah.
I'm playing keys for church on Sunday, so that's exciting. I've been practicing,
nice.
Practicing a lot. It was like the worship leader like put me on. I was like, cool. And then I saw there was only like 2 songs. I was like, oh, easy. And then like 2 days ago, I looked again and it was like 5 songs instead of 2. And so I was like, okay. So I mean, it's so easy because all the songs are in G, which is just a really easy key to play in. And they're also like worship songs. So they're in like, these specific songs by nature are just like not that complicated, which is nice. But I've been practicing a decent amount, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a 20-minute guitar solo in the middle of it.
There's no guitar synth rip in the middle of the song. You just pick
up the keyboard and just start going ham.
Dude, I was thinking if there was like a brace that was like a guitar, but it's just a whole keyboard. It's like connected to your leg and shoulder and just like spans your whole body.
That would kind of be sick, not gonna lie.
It would be something, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been so I'm playing keys, and then next Monday I'm playing having a rehearsal with Ben Lawrence for his show that's coming up. The first Saturday of September, I'm playing keys for him. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be super like, at first I was like, dude, we should do like full tracks, but he was like really wanting to do like a more like acoustic-y, like stripped back set. So it's going to be cool. Can't wait to see how that turns out.
Yeah, well, those shows are like, they're like more chill.
Yeah, it's literally in a living room.
Oh, yeah. Like, no, you don't really want to do full track in a living room. That would kind of be an unpleasant experience to listen to, I feel like.
Oh, well, I don't think it was horrible when I did it, because I did the same place, but also like, I also had a drummer too. That was kind of crazy.
Wow. A farewell to hearing.
It's a good setup.
Yeah. What was I? Oh, the calendar. That's what I was pulling up. So at work today, we were looking, and at the end of the year, it's going to be kind of great for me. Because I normally take off like the week between Christmas and New Year's, because I do stuff with family in Ohio for Christmas, and I do stuff with family in Ohio for New Year's. So, I normally will just take that week off. But I was looking at the calendar and how Christmas falls this year. It's going to be, I'm going to work Monday the 22nd, have a half day, Wednesday or Tuesday the 23rd. Gonna have Christmas Eve off, Christmas off, Boxing Day off, and then Saturday, Sunday off because it's the weekend. And then Monday the 29th, I do have work, but I'm going to take it off because I have vacation time. Tuesday the 30th, I'm going to take off. Then I have off for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 day weekend.
With only 2 days off?
With only 2 days off.
That's kind of sick. That's not bad at all. Dude, speaking of days off, Miriam and I are really, really thinking about trying to plan a trip to Orlando to go to Halloween Horror Nights, because they have the Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House this year, which is supposed to like be sick. Like they're working with the Jim Henson puppet company, which I think they worked with for the actual movie. So they're like going to recreate the animatronics and like animate them to do like the dance that they do like from the game, because there's going to be like a restaurant that they're transforming into Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria for the event. And then they're also going to have the haunted house where their animatronics are going to like hunt you through the restaurant. And there's also, so that just sounds sick just because I'm a huge Five Nights at Freddy's guy.
Oh yeah.
Have been. That was kind of like just a big thing for me growing up. And then they also have a Terrifier haunted house and a Fallout haunted house, which looks sick.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like the ghoul. Have you seen Fallout?
Yeah. Well, I know of Fallout. I haven't seen the show, but I've played
Oh, you should watch
most of
it.
Fallout
It's
4, and I've
incredible.
played a little bit in New Vegas.
The show's really good.
Or Fallout 3, not New Vegas.
The show's
Yeah, I've
really
heard the
good.
show's good. I've also
So,
heard
yeah.
a lot of people hating on the show, but their criticisms don't seem very valid.
No, I really liked it. Granted, I've never played any of the Fallout games. Like, I don't know really anything about what the story is, but as someone who like just came into it watching the show, I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
Okay.
thinking about doing that. We're also trying to figure out if there's a way that we can see 21 Pilots on their Breach tour.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Which apparently, so Tyler Joseph just posted today, and there's another single coming out on Monday.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
And, but essentially what he was talking about is it looks like the only lore related song on the record is the first track and also the contract.
Huh.
He basically posted today, was like, hey, this is what's going on. Like the music video for the first song completely wraps up the story. And then I guess the rest of the record is just like there.
Interesting.
Which is, that's really interesting to me.
Huh.
I'm so pumped. I kind of have been almost like not forgetting about it, but like they've not done much for like press.
Yeah, that's true.
So the album drops in 26 days. That's soon.
Yeah.
And so I'm just pumped,
That is cool.
as a 21 Pilots super fan. I'm pumped.
You know who needs to release more music?
Go.
Reliant K.
Are they still together?
I'm pretty sure they're still together.
When was the last time they released?
They released a single in 2017 for like Valentine's Day, I think. Their last album was 2016.
Yeah. They've been radioed silent for a while.
Yeah, I know that they've done shows. Like I've seen like videos of them from live shows that were posted recently. So
they're on tour right now. They're
Are
playing
they?
in Nashville.
What, really?
Yeah, August 24th. They're playing in Nashville.
Dude.
The Basement East. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Are they? Let me look
It's
this
a Sunday.
up.
It's a Sunday. They're playing. I wonder how much tickets are. I'm going to look. Oh, the show's sold out, bro.
Yeah, well, I assumed.
I didn't know they still pulled crowds like that.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Like,
a decently big band.
I get they're big, but both these shows are sold out.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that it's like kind of coming to an end because I don't see any other dates.
Yeah. I mean, also just if there's ever like shows on Spotify, it just says they're on tour.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it looks like the
'cause I had a
24th is
show
the last day.
that I put up on Spotify, and it just said that I was on tour, and I was like, I have one show, brother.
Chill out, it's not that deep.
I'd love to be on tour. Unfortunately, I am not at this time. Well, that's sweet though. It's too bad those tickets are sold out. You're about to drive all the way here.
I was considering it.
Yeah. So that's happening. I'm trying to think if there's any other like life stuff going on. Miriam and I are going to go putting today. It's
Nice.
just like bougie, fancy. Like I've seen, like it actually looks like super clean and like nice.
So like the
I'm
opposite
up
of
for
the
that.
one that we went to on
Yeah,
your bachelor party.
the opposite of that.
That was literally actually abandoned.
And we pulled up and it was just honor system. They're like, clubs are here, leave money here, like honor system. And then nobody was there. There was like a 10-foot pothole.
Yeah.
Like they're 10 foot wide, not deep. It was like maybe half a foot deep, but it was a pretty substantial pothole, and
Yeah, no,
people were
that
just.
thing was a car killer.
There's also like planes constantly flying over our head, like super low. Like there
Yeah,
must
well,
have
the
been an
airport
airstrip
was
around.
like, yeah, the airport was like right near it there.
So yeah, dude, I don't know if I mentioned this on the last episode. Miriam and I are watching through the Conjuring movies, like the franchise. So
Yeah,
we
you did.
watched. Did I mention that in the show?
Not in the
Or did
show,
I
no,
just
in
talk? Okay.
Discord.
Yeah.
Just while we were chatting.
So we watched the Conjuring 1 and the Conjuring 2, and because the Conjuring 4 is coming out, like the last one, you're like, we want to see it, so we are catching ourselves up on everything. They're super fun. They're super fun movies. I enjoy that they're not like super scary, if that makes sense. Like I think I mentioned that before. Like they're much more like they're spooky. They're spooky movies, and they have like jump scares, but they're not like crazy demonic, like actual, like feel like I'm inviting an evil force into my home by watching this movie.
Yeah,
which I have felt like that before. It was great. So we watched The Nun, and then we watched, I think, Annabelle Creation was after that, and then we watched The Nun 2 last night. But we watched the first two Conjuring movies first before we decided we were going to like watch the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe of horror movies. So, but you know, it's all good. It's really interesting to see how it all fits together. I think my favorite right now is The Nun. It's a really fun, like kind of Halloween-y, like spooky movie. It's fun to watch. So, yeah. And The Conjuring 4 is coming out in a couple months. So
nice.
Yeah.
You know what movie I want to watch?
What?
I want to watch The Naked Gun.
You just gotta go see it, dude. You've been telling me I need to see it.
I know. I was gonna my mom and dad went and watched it last night. I think last night.
What did they say about it?
They said it was pretty good, except it kind of deviated from the originals in the way that the comedy was targeted, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't like most comedy movies where it's like, I'll make fun of this one thing over and over again. It was kind of broadly making fun of everyone and everything.
Okay.
But the original movies didn't really do that. Like they were just like comedy for the sake of comedy. Mm-hmm. Like, there was one that was, he was at a, so it's a cop movie, like a comedy.
Sure.
Kind of like Pink Panther, but
I've never seen Pink Panther.
Okay.
Well, I know the theme song though.
Well, of course you do. But yeah, so it's kind of like Pink Panther, but the main character is actually slightly competent. But it's like he's at like a dockyard investigating something, and he's like, you know, have you seen this man? And the guy's like, no, I haven't. And he pulls out a 20, and he's like, does this jog your memory? He's like, it's still a little fuzzy. And he pulls out another 20, and he's like, yeah, I know him. That's, you know, whatever. And then he's like, why do you want to know? The guy's like, I don't know. The dude pulls out a 20. He's like, does this jog your memory? And he's like, it's still a little fuzzy. And he pulls out a 20. And eventually, you know, they go back and forth for a little bit. And eventually the money gets all messed up. And, you know, the dude's like, you know, he pulls out a 20. He's like, it's a little fuzzy. And the guy's like, he like pats his pockets because they each have $20 at this point.
Yeah.
He like pats his pockets looking for stuff, and he's like, can you spot me a 20? The dude gives him a 20, and he's like, how about now? It's so funny though, dude. Those movies hilarious. Are so funny. They're so funny. When we need to see if we can get those movies when we're together. in a
Let's
couple
do
weekends.
it. Let's do it.
Because
Yeah.
those movies are actually so funny. But yeah, like stuff like that where it's like it's just a funny situation
Mhm.
instead of like specifically making fun of, you know, like, you know, now we're making fun of the right or we're making fun of the left or, you know, whatever. We're making
Yeah,
fun of,
sure.
you know, what, yeah, because that's kind of what it does. It just kind of makes fun of everyone, which is fine. Or at least from what I've heard. I will watch it.
No one's super, or when everybody's super.
Yeah, no one is. Yeah, exactly. But honestly, I like that better than just like dogging on like one specific thing over and over again, because then
Mhm.
you're just preaching. And no one likes a preachy comedy movie.
Yeah.
I mean, just look
Except
at
for
Velma.
Velocipaster.
Well,
Just kidding.
that's not a comedy. That's very
supposed to be.
serious.
Speaking of very serious, we have a hot take from our Discord.
Oh
coming
yeah.
in. So yeah, I guess
Our
I'll use
only
this
member
opportunity
who
to plug.
hasn't. Yeah, our only community member who hasn't filled out the form. Wow.
Yeah, the question hasn't answered.
Yeah,
Jeez,
the
can
form.
you talk? Holy crap!
No, I can't.
Do you ever have a dream that you could say, man?
Yeah, she hasn't filled out.
I think she's ashamed.
When was the last time you peed your pants?
But this is a hot take coming in from Fantastical Fox 84, aka my little sister. And this is actually a decent hot take. I feel like this is a decently this
has merit.
This has merit. And the hot take is that French toast is better than pancakes or waffles. That's my stand in the whole debate. End quote.
All right. So first of all, my immediate thought is that's not part of the discussion, really. Like, you're bringing in a whole other thing. Like, if someone says, which one do you prefer, Sprite or Sierra Mist? And then someone comes in and is like, I actually think that Cheerwine is the best. It's like, okay, that wasn't part of the conversation, but it does have merit. It does have merit.
But I mean, okay, so I guess, that's assuming that the conversation is just pancakes versus waffles. I think she's just saying that that French toast is better than pancakes and waffles.
Yeah.
Which I vehemently disagree with, but it's a hot take. So, I was actually proud of my little sister for that one. Man, she topped Cannon. Cannon's hot take sucks that he put in the Discord. Do you see that? He's this is coming from
burritos are better than casseroles?
Burritos are better than casseroles. Ice cold take, by the way. Who likes casseroles more than burritos? That's a hot take. I mean, if he said casseroles are better than burritos, I probably would have flipped my lid.
Okay, the thing is, I said that French toast being better than pancakes or waffles was kind of like a tangential relation. What relation do burritos and casseroles have besides they're both food?
I think that's it. I think it's just that they're both food. And so you're saying this food is better than the other. But
okay, so I could say pizza's better than cauliflower. That's not a hot take.
You'd be right.
That's just like,
that's what I'm saying. It's not a hot take. But if he had said casseroles are better than burritos, I feel like that's a hot take.
That would have been a hot take. But honestly, there are some casseroles that kind of bang.
There are some casseroles that are better than some burritos. But as a whole, I think burritos are better
also
than most casseroles.
Unfortunately, this hot take about French toast being better than pancakes or waffles is indeed a good hot take, but it does violate the one rule that you put in your original message. Do not make it about toast.
It's okay, so, she gets a pass.
Unfortunately,
because I was thinking about Andre specifically.
Yeah, Andre's, which isn't even a hot take. It's just factually wrong.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I guess it has a little bit of merit because of how often we're just upset about it. Like we're constantly.
No, that's not a hot take. That's just effective rage bait. But yeah, okay, so
We need to do a rage bait episode.
Andre needs to be the guest for that. He's so good
Yeah.
at rage baiting.
No,
Dude,
but
he
he's
gets me
also
every
so easy
time.
to rage bait.
He is very easy. He's like, he's his own worst enemy. Like, he's so good at rage baiting, but he's also like the easiest to rage bait.
We got to
Dude,
get
Cannon
Andre
is
and
so
Cannon
fun to rage
on
bait.
for an episode.
Oh my
and
gosh, that
it'll
would be
a rage bait
mayhem. That
special.
would be mayhem. But
Oh
yeah,
my
French
goodness.
toast being better than pancakes or waffles, that is tough.
That is it's a decent hot take.
This actually deserves some like legitimate discussion,
Yeah.
because that is quite intriguing.
I just am not a French toast enjoyer, really. I will say that. Sometimes I like it, but overall, I'd take pancakes or waffles anytime. I feel like French toast, I don't know. I just have never enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed pancakes or waffles. Like, I feel like pancakes or waffles are just better versions of French toast. Like, they're a better way to have breakfast. French toast is like almost firmer and like harder to chew, if that makes sense. Like, it's a different texture. I like how waffles are, like, you can have like some crispier waffles if you want something crispier, but if you want something softer, you go for pancakes. French toast is like in the middle, but not in a way that makes me want to eat it more.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel that. I feel like, for me, the thing that brings French toast down a peg below waffles is actually that.
So what's your what's the top three if you had to put them in
in order? Are we saying like peak of everything, or are we saying like average?
That's the worst
across. Well, but like average version, because like
average version, like not
okay,
like
average version. Okay.
Because the peak versions of all those things, I think, just sit on S tier, but leveled out.
Oh, I was gonna give it like ranking in order of like what I prefer, what I think is better.
I think for me, it goes French toast in third, and then it's like this. It's like French toast is like kind of low, and then it jumps up like quite substantially to pancakes, and then like it just like hops a little bit to waffles. Does that make sense? So it's like I like pancakes way more than I like French toast, but I only like waffles a little bit more than I like pancakes, and to the point where they're almost even.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say, because I prefer waffles for the fact that they have like that crispy coating. So they're good enough because, they can have that crispy coating, but also be like soft. Like, they don't have to be like hard. So that gives it value for like just eating the straight waffle, or like putting toppings on it, like syrup. With pancakes, it's a little harder because pancakes are soft.
Right.
So you have like a really quick timer. Like, almost if you kind of go heavy on the pancakes, like if you're just doing like one trip, and instead of doing like, I'll do 2 pancakes and then go back for another 2 pancakes, and you get like 4 pancakes, and you put syrup on all of them at the same time, by the time you're done with the first 2 pancakes, the other 2 pancakes have like fully saturated and they're just soaked with syrup. And it's like, that's just not good. That's like, it feels like eating like a dish sponge that I soaked up a bunch of syrup into. And it's like, this is just not a pleasant experience. French toast, I think the thing that makes French toast fall short for me, because, and don't get me wrong, I am a French toast enjoyer. Let me tell you, some of the best breakfasts I've had are the breakfasts where we were on the road and my mom stopped off at Burger King and we got the French toast sticks. Dude,
okay, those are different, bro.
Baller.
I feel like those, like, French toast sticks are different altogether, because it's not like anything about like just an average French toast. Like, it's just better in like every way.
Yeah.
French toast sticks are really good.
even
I just want to put
though,
that out there.
yeah, even though the syrup that Burger King gives you is actually just straight corn syrup and it's actually nasty. Like it is the thing that drops French toast for me is the fact that it can't really be eaten separate from toppings.
That's true.
Like it kind of needs something like powdered sugar on top. That's sufficient. That's good enough. Syrup on top. That's good enough. If you just eat like French toast, it's kind of not great. Like it kind of just tastes like egg because it is. It's just egg on bread.
Yeah.
But it's like not like well cooked egg. It's kind of like overdone egg.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's also like, I just wish it was better.
But pancakes and waffles, I feel like you can eat plain, and it's
good. No, I've eaten plenty of plain pancakes and waffles. Just like pull them out of the fridge, eat them cold at like midnight.
Dude, cold pancakes and cold waffles kind of slap.
Cold pancakes, it depends on what type of mix you used.
That's true.
Because sometimes they get kind of crumbly and like dry. But if they're like still like good and moist, waffles are really good at holding moisture. Like you can have a waffle in the fridge all day, pull it out like at night, and it's still like just as fluffy as it was. Sometimes the pancakes, like they just get all dry and crumbly.
Yeah.
And you kind of need to put syrup on them. And even then, they're still kind of like off on the texture. But yeah. So if you guys have a hot take, feel free to join the Discord.
Yeah.
Subtractive IQ is the Discord. And we have a channel called Hot Takes.
The link to the Discord is in the description of this episode. You can join for free. You can come hang out with us. We're planning on doing some live events. You can just chat with us. You can put in your hot take or some questions or even ideas you have for episodes, because sometimes Elisha doesn't have ideas for episodes. And so that channel exists solely for him. And also for me. Sometimes I need ideas for episodes too, but mainly for him so that he can look at those. So if you have any good episode ideas, put them there and we will respond to them if they're good enough. If they're not good enough, they won't be mentioned. Let that weight sink in. All right, that's not enough time to sink in. So, I guess on to the episode topic?
Oh, wait, before we get into the episode topic, I made a huge discovery, Caleb, that you will be very happy to know.
Okay. All right, I'm hype. Let me hear it.
Okay. I found a new Peak sparkling water.
Oh, okay. I'm all ears.
Okay, so this sparkling water is from the Polar brand.
Sparkling water.
Polar sparkling water.
Okay.
And it is orange vanilla flavored.
Okay.
It literally just tastes like an orange creamsicle.
Sweet.
But sparkling water.
I don't like when my sparkling water actually like is flavored though. Like that's kind of a hot take that I have.
Oh, I forgot you're like an old man. Never mind.
I am. I'm kind of weird in the sense that it's like, I saw this meme the other day that was like announcing new LaCroix flavors, and one of them was like, it was moved on a truck with limes in it.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's exactly like, I want like a note of sparkling of like the flavor. Otherwise I just drink that stuff plain. I don't know what it is. But you know, maybe I guess I'll have to try it. You know, I'm not going to knock until I try it.
Yeah, it is pretty heavily like the flavor is very noticeable, so you might not like it.
Okay,
but it's good flavor.
I just make my own sparkling water now, though. That's the thing.
Oh, that's true because you have the Soda Stream.
Good purchase.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that discovery with me. I'm ready to hear your episode topic.
Yeah. So episode topic is actually, have we discussed this before? We might have already discussed this before.
I'll know once I hear it.
So the apocalypse, right?
I think we did do an Armageddon.
I think we did in one of the early episodes. I just remembered that.
That's okay though. Like, is there like if it's like a more unique facet?
Yeah, mine was gonna be like, what's your survival plan?
Oh, we talked that.
We did talk that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I got to put on my thinking cap real quick. Dude, I literally, as I was about to say it, I'm like, we did this already. No. Oh, I pranked myself.
Dude, I've done so many apocalypse episodes of podcasts.
What's your favorite like apocalypse setting?
Zombies.
Zombies? What do you like specifically about zombies?
Oh, I don't really like anything about zombies. But it's just like, I feel like it's just like a classic.
It is. It is pretty classic.
Speaking of zombies, though, I think I mentioned this. 28 years later, it was a really good zombie movie. It was shot all on iPhone. So just going to shout that out. Go watch it. Ending kind of demolished me. It was really sad, but yeah.
Unfortunate. We love sad endings. Oh, speaking of sad endings, have you seen The Mist?
No.
You should watch The Mist.
Okay.
It's based on a Stephen King novel, and they changed the ending. And Stephen King came out and was like, this is a better ending than the one I wrote.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually like, I'm not going to say it. It's a good ending. It's a really good ending.
This is 2007. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, what's your favorite, like, speaking of like specific settings, what's your favorite like fictional setting? Like, what do you like out of your fiction?
Like genre? Are you talking like fantasy versus sci-fi versus?
Yeah. Or like just like kind of normal, but like fictitious.
Sure. That's a great question. I don't know. In terms of what I watch the most is probably superheroes.
Okay.
But in terms of like the stuff that always like consistently, I don't know. Cause like a really big like aesthetic for me, man, I don't know. I guess like, that's a great question. I actually have no idea how to answer that. Do you have an answer?
I don't know. I think because I really like fantasy.
I also really enjoy fantasy.
A huge fan of sci-fi. But I'm also a really big fan of cyberpunk. But I'm also a really big fan of steampunk. But I'm also a really big fan of like grim dark. So it's just like, because I was thinking, I've shared this band with you, and you didn't really like it. You thought it was too nerdy. But it's called Gloryhammer, and it's a band that it's a metal band, and they have like all of their albums are like one big overarching story. And it's like fantasy sci-fi. So the setting is more like fantasy, so it's got like, you know, magic and stuff, and it's like your normal, you know, dark wizard versus, you know, the noble prince defending the nation. But you know, they have like laser guns and stuff like that.
I think for me, the
motorcycles.
The turn off was like, when I listened to it, it sounded like when people would like write music and put it over like reading comments or Twitter posts, like on Instagram. Have you seen those videos?
Interesting.
And it sounded, well, they'll like dramatize reading like an Instagram post or a Discord thread that's like ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And
Where that like they say like read all the comments
yeah,
like to the song. Okay, yeah. I know.
And for some reason, it just sounded like that, and I like instantly couldn't take it seriously, and I was just like, I just don't want to listen to this.
Man, I get that and I hear it. No, you might have just ruined this for me.
I'm sorry.
No, but it's a good band, and that's their newest song, which a lot of their fans say that they've kind of fell off, which I do kind of see, like going back and listening to their old stuff. Because one of their main members just left pretty recently, from what I can gather. But yeah. So, but Fiction's got a lot of settings, and it's weird that like those settings don't really mesh a whole lot. Well, they do, but it's like they don't really get combined too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if you're gonna make it in one setting, you make it one setting, or you make it every setting.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have one that's like it's mainly this, but it's also like kind of this.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's fantasy, but it's also slightly sci-fi.
Yeah.
Which
is
when
people
weird.
Like combine genres together like that. Like that can be really neat.
Yeah, either that or it can be really terrible.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when they do that, they'll have like one main genre in mind, which is fine. Having like, this is fantasy with a bit of sci-fi. Or sci-fi with a bit of fantasy. Those are two very different settings.
Yes. For me, I know exactly what you're talking about. For me, it's similar to like, when it's like, whenever they try to make like a superhero movie that's also in like a subgenre.
Yeah.
So like, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness was marketed as like a Marvel horror movie, essentially.
Oh yeah.
And while it was definitely like intense, like still like that doesn't really work because it's still a superhero movie that has to fit within the larger universe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah. Anytime Marvel has leaned super into a subgenre that's like not, that just doesn't necessarily complement superheroes, aka Multiverse of Madness, even though I'm generally kind of alone in this opinion, enjoy watching Multiverse of Madness. A lot of people hate it.
I didn't hate it. I just thought it was a lot, and there were a lot of dumb decisions that were made. Like I didn't like what they did with Doctor Strange. They kind of made him an idiot.
Yeah, but like, and I've noticed too that I tend to kind of enjoy more of Marvel movies than other people do. Like I'm not super incredibly hard to impress. I just like want to have, like, I want to feel like it's taking itself seriously to an extent that I don't want to feel like I'm a fool for wanting to watch it.
Yeah.
But it's like, also I don't want it to be like, whoa, this is like ridiculous. So like another good example of that is like Thor Love and Thunder leaned way too hard into like the rom-com thing that just made jokes of all the characters and one of the coolest villains and best castings that the MCU has ever had, which is Christian Bale as Gore. So it's like, yeah, like subgenres are a hard thing to get right.
Yeah. And especially the hang up that I see mainly with people like combining genres is they'll take elements of a genre, and then they'll just forget about it because the main genre doesn't have a way to tackle this issue.
Yeah.
Or like magic. I feel like magic is so important, like integral. If you put magic in your thing, you'd better make that magic airtight. Because if you do, like, that was another thing that I saw about Multiverse of Madness, is the magic was so inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, so she can just like nope this dude's mouth away just without doing anything. Like, she's just like, oh, what mouth? And then it's just gone. And then she can like obliterate the Fantastic Four, essentially. Or not the Fantastic Four,
The
but
Illuminati. The Illuminati.
Yeah,
The Illuminati.
the Guardians of the Globe.
The Illuminati.
And then she can't beat Doctor Strange. Like, just this
Yeah.
one guy. Like, I know that he has magic, so it could have been explained like, oh, he was like counter magicking the whole time, but it's like you can't make someone that apocalyptically
he's a
powerful.
blue player.
Yeah. You can't make someone that apocalyptically powerful and then just have them not be able to use those apocalyptically powerful abilities. Like, you have to make either an explanation on why they can't, and it has to be a good explanation. It can't just be like, oh, this thing is stopping their powers. It's like, that's dumb. You either set that up as the main thing, or you don't make them that apocalyptically powerful. Like, you can make someone powerful.
Yeah.
But just don't make them able to, like, you know, alter people's bodies in half a second.
Yeah.
In quite significant ways. You know, stuff like that, where it's like, you know, that just, it creates a discontinuity. That was one of my issues with Uncharted. Have you seen the Uncharted movie?
I have. I've only watched it the one time. I enjoyed it generally.
I enjoyed it too. I thought it was very good. The one thing that annoyed me, spoilers for the Uncharted movie, right at the end, when they have when they're like carrying the ship on the two helicopters.
Yeah.
And they're like caught on the mountain, and they're like, we have to like do something. We can't take it with us. It's like, bro, you can literally just descend. Like, you're in a helicopter, they can do that.
Yeah.
Like, descend, give your rope some slack, and then like move around it. And I instantly thought of that. Like, that was something in the middle of the scene. I mean, I was invested, like I was in it. And they're like, oh, it's caught. And I'm like, instantly, like, boom, this is what you need to do. And then they're like, we have to cut it off. And it's like, bro, that's stupid. If you're going to make a problem in your movie, make it a problem, not something that can be fixed really easily. Like, if it was something like, all this gold in this ship is too heavy for this helicopter to pick up, which would be fair because gold is very heavy. Or you showed the ship was already brittle. It's like, oh, all the gold breaks out because, you know, we were riding too rough and, you know, whatever. Like, just write smart and don't get caught up in your problem. Like, make the problem an issue that needs to be solved, or don't include it. Don't include the problem just because you need something to happen for the plot. And if you need something to happen for the plot, you'd better make it believable. Because otherwise, I'm just going to think your story's dumb. And this has been Writing Tips by Not a Writer.
Speaking of stories that are dumb, I'm still reeling from that there's somebody on the earth that liked Jurassic World Rebirth.
That's crazy. I still haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
You do. And then once you watch
still in
it,
theaters, I might do a double feature at some point.
It might be. I'm not sure. It did go into theaters like beginning of July, so it might be.
Okay, so I might actually. I can look it up.
It's a horrible
right now.
movie. It bombed. So
did it?
Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure it bombed.
It did pretty good.
Because I don't know. I'll look it up right now. Keep the listeners entertained.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking it up right now. Oh, okay. It did get a 51% on Rotten Tomatoes
Yeah.
and a 6 out of 10 on IMDb.
I guess it had a decent success.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
No, it's still
Rotten
showing.
Tomatoes is a scam though. Like there are movies on Rotten Tomatoes that get incredible reviews that do not deserve it. And movies that get bad reviews that do not deserve it. Like, I mean, look up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first Nun movie, which I thoroughly enjoyed, like, I thought was better than Jurassic World, the new one, has a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, yikes.
But I think it's a better movie.
Yeah,
but, you know,
I also think it's the, it shows like the critic score, because it has 2 scores. It has like critic score and audience score. And a lot of the time, critic scores just don't line up with how the movie's received. Like the critics are either like, this movie sucks, and then everyone's like, this is the greatest movie ever. Or the critics are like, this movie is the greatest movie ever, and audiences are like, it kind of sucked. So there's very few movies where critics and audiences align, on Rotten Tomatoes at least.
Yeah.
Unless everyone just kind of agrees that the movie's mid. That happens too.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to watch it and then give you my thoughts. Because it is showing until Tuesday. I think it pulled up as.
Yeah, there you go.
So I might go and do like a double feature.
Yeah. Do it.
Cool. And
it's
then,
a shame though, because if you're going to see movies, dude, Superman is so good. Like I was actually thinking about that today.
Is it? I've heard it's really good.
Superman's incredible. I think it's the best thing DC has ever done.
Wow. That's pretty high praise, because Dark Knight, I mean, I haven't watched many.
I'm sorry. The best, I don't want to include things like, it's better. I'm going to say this. It's better than the entire, like the Zack Snyder universe that was happening before.
Okay.
So I don't want to necessarily compare it to things like Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy or Matt Reeves' The Batman, because those things are incredible. I'm just thinking DC EU, as I think that's called. Now it's just the DCU. But no, it's so good. It's so good.
Okay. Yeah.
And it actually has really good like rewatchability.
Okay. Is it on streaming services?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can pay like $25 to watch it, but it's not like streaming anywhere.
Is Jurassic World on? Well, no. Okay, never mind. Okay. Sorry. I was just thinking that I want to watch all 3 of those movies, but I don't want to watch all 3 of those movies in theaters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might wait until Superman comes out, and then you'll probably buy it on DVD, and we'll watch it.
I don't really buy stuff on DVD anymore, which is really sad.
Wow,
like I used to really enjoy like
you had like all
for the longest
Marvel
time
movies.
I had all the Marvel movies for a really long time, and I don't anymore.
Yeah, until like Endgame, really. Like you had like the whole first act,
the Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
And then after that's like I'm never spending money on the Marvels or the Eternals. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, well, that that's understandable.
They got every movie that Marvel releases gets a ticket out of me, guaranteed. But that's it. Like some movies will get rewatches. Like I'm seeing Fantastic Four finally again tonight after saying I was going to watch it again for so long. Me and Matt are actually going tonight, and I'm excited. Also, speaking of movies that don't have good critic ratings, or like the critic to audience thing, Thunderbolts.
The Minecraft movie. Oh.
Thunderbolts is a fantastic movie. Thunderbolts is so good, but it kind of failed at the box office. Like people just didn't go watch it, which is super disappointing. Because it's like, okay, we've been wanting Marvel to actually make good movies for so long, but now it's kind of like The Boy Who Cried Wolf, where it's like, oh, you got to see this Marvel movie. It's so good. And people are like, yeah, no, it's not. Like, I'm not going to go see that. But Thunderbolts is actually so good, like worth the ticket.
I don't know. I feel like that's the curse of having like a cinematic universe, is because kind of in order to get it, you need to watch all the movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of people, or maybe not a lot, but some people are probably checked out like completely because they haven't gone and watched like the last 5 movies that Marvel's released because they've been bad.
Yeah, I mean, even the last like 20.
Yeah.
Right? Not that they're bad, but like you're right. Like the cinematic universe effect is like an actual problem because of the fact that it's like, I already kind of like was checked out of the Conjuring movies for a while because I was like, oh, there's a bunch of them. I don't want to have to watch them. That's only like 6 or 7 movies as opposed to like, how many Marvel movies are there? Like 40?
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot.
And plus TV shows.
Yeah.
Too. Which is why like Superman's such a big deal, is because it's this like it's the very beginning of the new DC universe. So it's like people don't have to go back and watch all of these things. They can just I think Peacemaker is going to be canon, and that's like it. So that's cool.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it kind of sucks. Like the cinematic universification of I just made that up. But the cinematic universification of superhero movies, like, I don't know. It's cool, and I get it, and I get why they do it, but also, like, it kind of, I kind of just want, like, one-off superhero movies. Like, that's why I liked, and that's why I liked Shazam so much, besides it just being a banger movie. But like
Shazam's so good. I love Shazam.
It was just its own thing. Like, yeah, it's implied, well, not implied, it's stated that like the other superheroes exist because, you know, he has like, oh, Superman and stuff like that. But it's its own standalone thing. Like, it doesn't have really any implications for the, you know, the wider story. Like and for Marvel stuff, like I like first movies of characters, and then they kind of get like rolled into the full cinematic universe and they're with everyone again, and it's kind of like, I don't know. I just kind of want fun stories.
Yeah. But and I mean, there's a bunch of really good one-off movies that I think are coming out, like or that even have come out. Like there are definitely there's always like really good like ones, and that's kind of the reason I enjoy watching horror movies a lot, is because they are one-off stories and I don't have to keep track of a whole bunch of different things. Except for The Conjuring, which The Conjuring does it well though, so it's enjoyable.
Yeah, well, or unless they were popular in the 80s and then they have like 9,000 entries.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like, and even like the more you go, the harder it gets to keep connecting it all. Right. So this is a spoiler for Ironheart, which is.
Oh no, I was going to watch that.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a scene right before this character gets revealed to be the son of Obadiah Stane, who is the villain of the first Iron Man movie. So it's that's a deep cut. Like, that's a really, like, I got it instantly because I'm a super fan. But like Miriam was like, who is that? And I was like, yeah, you're probably not going to remember.
It's the guy.
It's that guy. You don't remember the villain of the very first Iron Man movie that released in 2008? That guy? No, it's and it was only in that one movie and never mentioned since. Like, his name has not been in any other project until now.
That's crazy.
But like, it's like, that's a deep cut, and it's like it's hard. You can't really do that to audiences who are showing up to watch something that's 20 years later almost.
Yeah,
that's 18 years later after that.
Wow.
So it's just
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
the
and
same
that's
thing with like sorry. It's the same thing with like Captain America: Brave New World being essentially just a sequel to The Incredible Hulk. It's like, what are we doing? Like, no, everybody forgot about those loose ends you didn't tie up before. There's no reason to bring them back up. Nobody asked for this.
yeah. Yeah, and that's tough because like doing like prequel movies,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like prequel movies so much, especially Marvel prequel movies, fall flat so constantly. And I don't know why. It's kind of
No,
weird.
I guess it depends what you consider a prequel. Like, would you consider the first Captain America movie to be a prequel?
No, not really, because that was kind of consistent with. I mean, obviously, it came out after Avengers.
No, it
But
came out after Iron Man. It came out before Avengers.
oh, okay. Um, well then, no, I wouldn't say so. I mean, it's consistent within its own like hero storyline, you know,
Hmm.
because it doesn't go like, oh, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War, original Captain America. It's
Yeah.
like you're not taking steps backwards in the story. Like the
Mhm.
overarching story you are, but you're not taking steps backward in the hero
Yeah.
story. Like
Which,
I feel
yeah.
like Black Widow, the Black Widow movie would have been so much better if it had come out before Infinity War.
Yeah.
Because having,
Because knowing
know,
that character is going to die is just
yeah,
like, okay, what am I doing here?
yeah. And
It's like, why
yeah,
do I
it's
care? Like, I
yeah,
know this character only has this movie and then nothing else. So, like, why do I care
yeah.
about watching this movie?
I feel like you need to have like you can take steps back in your overarching story to introduce heroes, but I'd
Hmm.
say taking steps backward in your hero's storyline is a
Hmm.
no-go. Like you don't want to do that.
Hmm.
You want the hero's storyline to stay consistent and then the overarching storyline is malleable.
Hmm. I'm
Obviously, you
trying to
don't want to
think
step
of,
back too far, but having
I'm
like
trying to think
flashback
of
stuff.
any prequel that has really done well. I was trying to think, like, because even in things like The Quiet Place Day One, that prequel didn't land.
Yeah.
So like, I need to look up like prequel movies. Like I'm trying to think of a prequel that's actually landed because most of the Star Wars ones didn't.
Yeah. I mean, Revenge
Okay,
of the Sith
actually,
did. Revenge
yeah,
of the
Revenge
Sith
of the
went
Sith did.
hard.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes actually hit really hard. The Hunger Games prequel that came out. I will say that.
Oh,
That's one that
yeah.
was incredible. Have you seen that?
No, but I saw the book and I was like, they're still releasing books of this?
Yeah. So she released The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is about President Snow and his uprising.
Okay.
And then she just released another one called Sunrise at the Reaping, which is about Haymitch's Hunger Games that he did.
Oh.
And there's a movie coming out for that one, I think next year. But no, dude, I really actually the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is a really good prequel movie.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I feel like they can do good if they're about something that's tangentially related to the story, but it doesn't really have any story implications. I feel like that's why Marvel falls flat so much because they're trying so hard to make story implications instead of just like, oh, hey, this is, something interesting in the universe that could use explanation.
Yeah.
Like those, like, oh, who's President Snow? Why is he in power? Like, what's this regime? How'd it come about? You have this
telling a
grizzled
separate
veteran
story.
Yeah, it's a separate story inside the universe.
Yeah.
That doesn't it has stuff to do with the actual story. Just
The Hobbit. The Hobbit's good too.
Yeah, The Hobbit's good.
The book.
Yeah, the movies are
the movies are okay.
decent too. I feel like they cut out too much and they add really is pointless.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't know.
Some of the Star Wars stories were good, like that were like in between. So like Rogue One was good. I really enjoyed Solo a lot.
I don't remember Solo too much. The only time I watched Solo was when we had the big marathon.
I remember
all
that.
the movies. Yeah. So I was kind of like zonked by having like 7 movies in my brain at that point.
Yeah. Fantastic Beasts. The first one was good.
Yeah,
the
I
other
enjoyed
two
the first
were
one.
not.
I didn't watch the other 2.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the like that speaks to how good the first Fantastic Beast was, because I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not even
fantastic.
interested in the story or like the universe.
Mm. So that's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
I love movies, dude.
Movies are so good or so bad or so mid.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
On that spectrum.
Yeah. And
speaking of movies.
Yeah.
There's some really good stuff coming out. Tron.
There is.
Dude,
I have seen that Tron's coming out.
Speaking of movies. Again.
Yeah, we have been for a while.
Yeah. Miriam and I went and saw Nobody 2 last night.
Ooh, how is it? I watched the first one. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's really good. Dude, it's fantastic. It's
nice.
It's a carbon copy of the original in the best way possible. Like, it's a new story, but it kind of has like these bullet points that the first one hit, and it hits them all in relatively the same way, but in different enough ways that it's entertaining and still like it's a very, very effective sequel. Similar to how I feel like Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick were very similar movies.
Yeah.
Like they kind of had a similar plot, but it was like kind of new still a little bit. It kind of was the same in that sense. Not that I'm comparing it to Top Gun Maverick, because those movies are elite S tier. Yeah. But Nobody 2 is really good. It was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an action movie. Like, it's an action movie for the sake of action. Like, you just want to watch a guy beating people up.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. But why is he beating people up? To protect his family. Okay.
Yeah.
And they stayed true to that, which is good. That's consistent with the character. And no one really watches it for the story anyway. It's just kind of the line that he takes to beat people up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Or listening.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. If you enjoyed the podcast, feel free to beat up that 5-star rating and that comment section.
Which actually, our 5-star ratings have been going up.
Really? Dude, yeah. my relentless shilling.
We had 2 like a few weeks ago. Now we have 6 5-star ratings.
Huge. Thank you, dude, to everyone who's rated 5 stars.
To our septillion viewers.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Our 7 octodecillion viewers. 6 of them have rated us 5 stars.
And only about 13 of them actually listen to the show. But that's that's outside the points.
Well, no, I have a couple friends who listen to the show.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, friends who listen to the show. Rate us 5 stars and join the Discord.
Rate us 5 stars. Join the Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna plug the Discord again. It's free. You can come hang out with us. It's a really fun time. We'll if you put in your hot take or questions or ideas, or your pee in my pants story, we'll talk about it. And also there's just, if you join the Discord, there's just a high chance that you might guest star too. Like if you want to guest star, we can make that happen. No guarantees, but you know, we're reasonable lads. Also, as far as merchandise goes, Miriam and I ordered Subtractive IQ merch. It's not in yet.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
The merch will be in the description and of this episode, and so will the Discord link. And yeah, here's to more subtractive IQ. Rate us just 5 stars if your IQ is subtracted this episode. I feel like we had a good discussion today, though.
Yeah, this was additive IQ today. We need to start a new podcast for additive
called
IQ.
Additive IQ, and I just flipped the logo upside down.
You just put a big giant red plus over the entire thing. Yeah. But that was a good episode today for me, bringing the same topic that I already brought in, like, 10 episodes ago. It was pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching. We will see you next week. Yeah, dude. Okay. I'm sorry. We need to start a YouTube channel.
We do.
Anyway, Thank you for listening. I have been your host, Elisha, joined by my co-host,
Caleb.
And
we'll see you.
Yeah, see you next week.
Bye.
Wahoo!